Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So week 6 challenges are officially here, and in this video in particular, we're going to be focusing on a challenge that's pretty irritating if you really kind of don't know how to do it or what to use to do it, because some of them are completed in a little bit of a different manner in comparison to one another. In this video, we're talking about the complete timed trials. In this video, I'm going to try and explain to you as quickly and as easy as possible so you guys can get this done as quickly as you possibly can. I personally did it on the sniper shootout just because I find it's probably a little bit harder for people to shoot me with a sniper as opposed to them having an SMG or a shotgun or assault rifle or whatever it is. Now, the first time trial that I started off with was the one in Snobby Shores, simply because that's where my battle bus was going. I recommend you guys kind of follow through, so if you're not right above Snobby Shores, just wait till the bus gets close to it and drop down. You guys can do these in chronological order. Just follow along with me. I think it'd be easier and quicker for you that way. And one thing I do want to mention, for some of these, or at least most of them, you're gonna have to build, so make sure you get some materials. Some of them you actually have to build the little ramps and kind of like little passageways in order to get to these time trial clocks. Now, Snobby Shores, this one you have to complete it with an ATK. Okay, make sure you find the ATK. The ATK will be around one of the time trials. Once you first activate it, you'll see it around, or you can probably see it in this video. Make sure there's an ATK in Snobby before you decide to do anything. When you're doing this time trial, I recommend you probably destroy the little ramp that's right around the time trials and just kind of like put a little bit of a floor for yourself, just because it's going to be easier as opposed to you getting this ATK and flying across to the other side of the mountain. Sometimes you won't make it, sometimes you will. I just found it easier for me to build kind of like a floor connecting both sides. That's the way I did it, and I found it the best to do it. I tried doing this without an ATK, and it is impossible. So as you guys can see in this video, you got to get a little bit of materials, build across, get your ATK, and just do as I did in this video. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you will need an ATK. Keep in mind, when you complete these, build a ramp and fall off, kill yourself, don't back out. If not, they won't count as completed. Now, the next one is right between a Pleasant and Junk Junction. It's right by one of the stone faces. And really quickly, going back to the point that I was saying, that you actually have to get materials to build to some of these. This one right here is one of the few that is a perfect example as to why you need to get materials, because you actually have to build your own little course in order to get these clocks. Now, for those of you that don't want to harvest, keep in mind there is actually a challenge as well in this week that you need to do that includes harvesting. So you could pretty much look at it as killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So right here by the stone face, you activate it. As you can see, you have to build kind of like a little course. It's pretty self-explanatory one. Once you see the clocks in the air, you'll kind of know what to do. But of course, in this video, if you take a look at it, you'll know more or less how to do it and where to do it, as opposed to you actually having to think about it, because being lazy is the best shit to do, right? So that's going to be the one between Pleasant Park and Junk Junction. Right, so the next one is between Tomato and Lazy Links. Really quickly, work smart, not hard. Go to Lazy Links, get an ATK, and build a ramp how I did in this part of the video, okay? Build a ramp from the left going to the right. You go all the way around, and you should be able to get these clocks fairly easy. If you don't have an ATK, you can still complete it, but good luck. It's going to be a pain in the ass, okay? I tried doing it without a golf cart at first. I got like half a millisecond to the last clock, and then I was like, you know what, let me just go get an ATK and just get this over with. So that's the best way to complete this one. The next time trial is going to be a Lonely Lodge. This one is probably the easiest one, but I do recommend getting a little bit of materials again so you could complete the challenge itself, and it will help you to get to some of these, even though it might not even be necessary, but I feel like it's just going to make your life a whole lot easier. I personally got a couple of materials. I built kind of like a little ramp or a passageway from the roof to the RV at the bottom, and then I kind of went across, and then there was another part where I had to go on top of another RV that I had to build one ramp, and I did so. So it was just, at the end of the day, making my life easier. So after you do that, you could pretty much get all of them, and you should be able to complete this time trial fairly easy. Now, there is 2 more, but of course, the challenge only requires you to do 5. So the one that I'm going to be showing you, just because it was closest to me, is the one right by Shifty Shafts and Salty Springs, kind of like in the middle of the ravine. The best thing you can do is probably land where the battle bus is, where the broken battle bus is. Get all the trees, or get to like 300, 400 wood. Maybe not even that much. Maybe like 300 wood. You should be okay with like 4 or 5 trees. So go around that area. Once you collect your materials, go down to the ravine, activate it, and you're basically going to do kind of like a little passageway going into like a spiral effect. So you can do a little bit of a ramp, a flat floor, a ramp, then you keep continuing that pattern, going around and around and around. I mean, once you activate the time trial, you'll be able to see all of the clocks, and you'll pretty much get the gist of it. And of course, as you guys can see in this video, it's something that's pretty self-explanatory. But that's pretty much it. It was a little bit annoying. I did this in a live com, but I kept messing up, and then I was like, all right, you know what, let me just shut off the camera, focus on what I got to do, how I got to build these, and that's what I did, and now I'm making the commentary for it. So I hope this video helped. I like the fact that they're trying to change it up a little bit so it's not the same challenges over and over and over again. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, leave it a like, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.